"Yes, we love this land of ours" could be an appropriate phrase for Canada, the United States, as well as Norway. More than 1 million immigrants settled in North America from Norway who have great love and affection for the culture, for the heritage of their forebears. The Sons of Norway have been honored on many occasions by visitors from Norway, including King Olaf V, the Crown Prince, Harald, leaders from business and industry over the years. And so on Sons of Norway's Diamond Jubilee, the 75th anniversary, our International Board of Directors felt it was time that we officially paid Norway a visit to say thanks. From all over the United States and Canada, members of the Board of Directors of Sons of Norway came, their transportation arranged for by Scandinavian Airlines, in true tradition of Norway and the Scandinavian countries, as we winged our way to Oslo, the capital city of Norway. Oslo is a beautiful city, a major seaport on the Oslo fjord. The city hall is more than just a courthouse. It is an arts center with murals, artifacts from the history of Norway, particularly the city of Oslo, depicting some of the major events that took place in the history of the country. There's a lovely picture of King Haakon VII. Has some beautiful staircases and assembly halls, all in marble, leading up to the mayor's chambers, where members of the board and their wives were presented to the mayor of the city of Oslo. And at this reception, the mayor toasted the Sons of Norway Board of Directors, and our president presented him with a copy of an American saga and the Sons of Norway flag in appreciation for their courtesy. An American saga is a book about the Norwegians in North America, written to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Sons of Norway. In the evening at the famous Akershus Castle, the torches were lit for the official welcoming reception given by the government of Norway for the Sons of Norway Board. Akershus is a centuries-old castle, a fortress that protected the city in the days of old, and is being preserved today in its original state, a beautiful historic setting for an official welcoming reception. Among the dignitaries present were cabinet members, members of parliament, leaders in business and industry, representing all walks of life, the people of Norway. For 3.5 days, Sons of Norway's board met at the Hotel Continental, where the official headquarters was set up, discussing the various activities of Sons of Norway. Presiding at the meeting was President Shirley from California. Among the board members, Ludwigson from Alaska, Borgerson from Maryland, Garmarga from Wisconsin, Heidi, Minneapolis, Judge Chose, Minnesota, Leslie Nelson, Washington, Herbranson from Oregon, Runsvold from North Dakota, Levin from New York, Svedal from Alberta, Jacobson from Illinois, Soylent from California, Soros from British Columbia, Legal Counsel Lund, Recording Secretary Biller, and General Manager Smedvig. This was a very significant board meeting, the schedule heavy because it was preparing for the Diamond Jubilee Convention at Portland, Oregon. Members of Sons of Norway's board are very dedicated. They give of their time, their talent, and their energy for the best interest of the organization. They are capable men from all walks of life. Among the pleasant interludes in the meeting of the board of directors was a reception and luncheon given to them by Normannsforbundet, the International League of Norsemen, which was hosted by President Toralf Kandal and General Secretary Johan Hambro at their headquarters office in Oslo. In this setting, the fellowship, the cooperation, and the warmth between these two organizations across the sea was toasted by President Kandal and reciprocated by our President Shirley. During these informal meetings, receptions, some of the most significant activities took place, for it was here that we got to know each other better and understood what our purposes were, and where we had an opportunity to tell them of our feelings for the land of our forebears. After all of these festivities were concluded, it was time for Sons of Norway to say officially thanks in its banquet given to the King and the dignitaries of Norway. The guest list included cabinet members, Secretary of State, Prime Minister, leaders in business and industry, artists, churchmen, and leaders from all walks of life. The seating arrangement provided that our Norwegian guests would be seated by our American hosts, which provided for a marvelous exchange of conversation, climaxing this historic visit to Norway. Sons of Norway extended its hand across the sea in a typically American dinner, with American seating, where the King was our guest of honor. The invocation was given by the Bishop of Norway, Fridtjof Berkeley. This was a typically American dinner, served with ice water, wine imported from California, shrimp cocktail, American salad, served with Roquefort dressing, which are not as traditional to Norway as they are in North America. The entree included filet mignon, charcoal grilled in the tradition of the American barbecue from the backyard, or in the tradition of the finest American steakhouse. The banquet program was simple. The Norwegian visitors were introduced by Mr. Odd Medbu of Scandinavian Airlines. King Olav V said "Takk for maten," spoke warmly of the efforts of Sons of Norway and of the warm relationship that the people of Norway hold for the people of across the sea. The significance of this event, in the words of one guest, if any single event symbolized the coming of age of the Norwegian-American community, it was Sons of Norway's banquet in Oslo.
More than ever, we in Norway feel how important our transatlantic ties are and how alive through Sons of Norway. Takk fordi dere kom. We shall visit you again and again and invite you to come to our fjord country soon and often.
Norge, det gamle riket,